We make the streams louder.
Hello everyone, Nouver here by Legend, and I told you motherfuckers to pick up your Nouver. I told you guys to pick up your Nouver, and I hope you did, because this is hopefully or eventually going to come to NA. Before I continue, there was a update prior to this that started this damage increase buff at 250. So I don't know if that's going to be in effect, or this is going to be in effect, or it's going to be both together. It's just going to start at 250. I don't know. They're probably definitely going to change it for NA. They'll probably actually lower the AP count and maybe raise it in the future for NA. I mean, these type of numbers for KR make sense. For NA, I don't think really anyone's going to be hitting these numbers. Maybe just the top 0.1% of players might be even, you know, will be even able to test this variable, test the actual damage comparison between the offhands, like for example leather vambrace and Sayer ornament and stuff like that. You know, offhands like that give you a crap ton of accuracy, a good amount of DP, and, you know, a little really small amount of AP, but it's really just the accuracy, DP, and extra human damage or human monster damage, so on and so forth, that they give you. And they're going to compare that to the damage increase for AP and then the increase of AP that you have. So it's going to be a statistical comparison between accuracy, DP, and AP increase and AP, because, you know, those are the stats that they're gonna have to compare in order to figure out which one does more damage. But a very small percent of players are going to even be able to take advantage of this, so I hope that they would reduce the numbers for NA by a substantial amount, or just some amount at all, maybe like 2, 3, 5 AP, some, you know, just allow Nouver to be a usable item amongst players. So hopefully that goes through. But essentially, this is crazy. I think this is going to be good for the game. I think that they need to do this properly. I hope that DP is also kind of worked into this properly. I hope they fixed it. I heard that a lot of damage reduction stuff is coming out, or not coming out, but is being, you know, released and is out now and is being, you know, used. You know, damage reduction hopefully is used to counter this, because of the fact that, you know, accuracy is supposed to be good against evasion, hence the reason why evasion isn't really that great anymore, amongst just like everyone. Before, everyone was spamming evasion, but then everyone just started going, you know, leather vambrace, Sayer ornament, all those different offhands, and then started shitting on people with evasion. Then, you know, you against this, I personally would think you would stack DP against it, because DP would consistently protect you against AP. You know, if you have evasion, obviously if you drop the accuracy offhand, you have less accuracy, you run evasion, cool. But if your evasion doesn't work, you insta die. You'd be more consistent. You'd have more consistent survivability with DP stackage against this AP damage, technically, if they balance it properly, or if it's balanced properly, that than evasion, because you get hit but you take less damage, just period, every single time. That's not factoring, like, you know, DP debuffs and all these other increases and all these other random abilities that the characters have to allow them to do more damage to someone. We're not factoring that in. We're just saying, you know, flat out how it should work, or how I think it should work, essentially. So damage reduction is a stat that's been being pushed a lot lately with the new Ergon shoes, the Griffin's helmet, you know, the Lemuria set, all that different stuff that dropped with Kama 2 and Kama 1. And, you know, that stuff is hopefully in anticipation to counter this, or to be something to have against this. Hopefully that they keep both sides, both statistics are rather equal. It's hard because in games, and kind of babble on a little bit, I'm going to kind of babble on a little bit here, but in games, instead of making something do more damage, it should work differently. So it fits people's play styles, and it fits different situations, and each situations that are presented to you should be rather equal, due to the fact of the items in the game creating those situations, and players' play styles creating those situations, and allowing other people to build against it or build for it. So instead of making Nouver give crazy amount of, or high AP giving a crazy amount of damage increase, and then now making accuracy, DP, and evasion not as popular or not as valuable, because at the end of the day, hey, I have 280 AP, I got 12% fucking increased damage. I'm gonna one-shot anything I touch with any ability. That's just period. Doesn't matter what the fuck you have, I'm one-shotting you 100%. Then it makes like, okay, well, why do I need to run fucking shit leather vambrace? Why do I need to run any offhand with accuracy, DP? I'm just gonna go flat. I'm just gonna go straight up AP, get that damage increase, and just one shot anything and everything. At the end of the day, then it makes items in the game not useful. RCE not as useful. All those offhands not as useful. Kudum in PvP specifically, because I see people run Kudum in PvP, not useful. What else? Shit. I mean, whatever, the accuracy, whatever, just not useful. It's something that I hope that is just balanced properly. And unfortunately, it's just going to be a numbers game. It's going to be a damaged game. It's going to be a numbers game in this sense, because, hey, at the end of the day, what would you rather want? 20 DP or 30 DP over 6% increased damage? Hey, 40 more AP and 6%, wait, about 25 more AP and 6% increased damage at the end of the day. Like, what sounds better? 90 accuracy, 30 DP, or 25 AP and 6% increase overall damage? I don't know, man. It's kind of just obvious that the 6% increased damage and 25 AP is gonna be way better. I mean, it's a multiplier, so I mean, it's pretty insane. If you build your gear towards it, you take that RCE off, you throw that other fucking thing on, you gain 3 more AP, bada bing, bada boom, you're at 11%, 12% damage. You doubled your damage with one item change. Or, sorry, I was at 275. You're at 10%. You increase your damage by 4%. Overall damage increase just with a change of an earring. RC to tongue grad, RC to whale molar or something else that gives more AP. It's just, I hope that they balance this out properly and make kind of utilize the stats, damage reduction, evasion, accuracy, kind of make all these things viable amongst the different classes and make everything just kind of mesh a little bit better, make it worth building something else other than just a fuck ton of AP. Because now this is going to go from stack accuracy to stack AP. It's a meta switch, but it shouldn't be like that. It should be, kind of just everything is relatively good. But that's really my opinion on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, the link for this website will be in the description below. And as always, take it easy and see you in the next video.